Yo, welcome in. Another exciting episode of They Follow for Burners. And not these again. Got my main
Yes, you
man.
know it. You know
No, no big
it.
deal more
What's
in
going
the
on, my
house.
brother? What's going on? Back in action with the
Simulcast,
greatest
ladies and
duo
gentlemen.
ever.
Well, it'll be something.
Man.
Today for the people, man, Mar, we got a little Raiders show, man. I gotta about how I get out.
Yeah.
My podcast, the Raider Ragu show / They Follow for Burners. We leaning into the Raider Ragu brand more now. But
Okay.
they do follow from burners. They follow all our shit from
All the
burners,
time.
bro. I'm
All the
telling you.
time.
Because I got proof too. But anyway, before I get into that, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Listen, people, I ain't trying to be extra out, but why the likes and the views don't be the same? That's all I'm saying.
Right. What's going on with
Just hit
that?
the thumbs up real quick when you watch it. That's all I ask. Please, just give us the thumbs up button. Just hit the like button.
Right.
Make it more like the views because we got some decent views. We should have the same amount of views as likes, or at
More or less.
least at least half. At least
Something.
half. Yeah.
Something. What's
All
going
right.
on
Now,
with
let me forget. Don't let me forget my sponsor, shebangboutique.com. SHE bangboutique.com. Go get your girl some fly over there. All right. So I got this guy that I just talked about, Coop. I made the video. You can consult Trinity if you want to. She saw it. She know what's up.
No.
Um, that's Marv's daughter, y'all. She's a Raider fan. Um, the lineman that I talked about, Grace Zabel out of North Dakota State. I'm listening to one of my main man Q Myers, his podcast, right, that he does every day.
Right.
He got Daniel Jeremiah on there, right?
Really?
Daniel Jeremiah start talking about my guy Zabel. I'm like, hey, I just did a video, DJ. So I'm glad
Mm.
that I got to prove that before he started talking about him, I had already put the video on there. So the timing of it, you'll see. If any of y'all watch both shows, you know that I've talked about Grace Zabel before Daniel Jeremiah. Daniel Jeremiah saw him at the Pro Bowl, at the Senior Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
and talked about how good job he did. So my only thing is, shit, he ain't really no sleeper no more, man. He on the map now. He was like the best lineman, they said. But anyway, yeah, that's my follow for Burners moment.
Mm.
All right, so now back to Raiders. House cleaning. They re-signed Isaiah Polamalu. All right, that's the little cousin of Troy. So it's a Steeler tie-in here. I forgot. I forgot about that part. It is a Steeler tie-in. This is Troy's little cousin. They re-upped him. I heard it was for like uh 2 years, 8 mil, something like that. I want to pull up his deal. But yeah, they re-upped him. And the deal with him is Marcus Epps got hurt last year.
Right.
Blew his ACL, I believe. And all IPM, that's what we call them. All IPM did was came in and started the rest of the year. And he had his moments, man, where he was struggling a little bit. So, and this is where I feel like the team follows sometimes from Burners. I told him, bro, stop going low. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Square these dudes up and hit them. Don't think that you gotta, tie these dudes' shoes because he in the middle of the field he had tried to go tackle Mike Evans low. Mike Evans jumped over him, bro. Um,
Mm.
and it's like ever since that day, he starts squaring up more to the chest, hitting fools right in their numbers, man. Then he ended up getting uh, two uh, PVUs by doing that, right? By like he got there right as the ball was getting there, right after the ball, and was able to dislodge the ball 2 different times. Then he got 2 picks after that. So he started really picking it up. And to the point of, man, got a contract extension out of it. So yeah, I'm happy for him. I was trying to pull up his numbers.
If I'm
I
not
want to say
mistaken,
though,
after you said something yesterday, I think I saw that. Wasn't it like a 2 year, $8-something million?
like 8 mil or something.
Yeah.
It don't have the details. Details right here ain't out, but I guess it's like got some kind of incentives on tied into playing time.
Mhm.
Like the base of the deal is like 6 mil and some change, but with some playing time incentives and a little performance, I believe he gets to like 8. Okay, hold on, here we go.
Be like 845, I think. Mistaken. I think it's like 2 years, 8.45.
Yeah, he just he been with the Raiders for 4 years. Uh,
Mhm.
undrafted. They had a camp at the stadium, Las Vegas, I believe, or at Intermount Health Center in Vegas for the West Coast. Some of the players, bro, back in COVID, because the scouting shit had got kind of messed up. So they did a special thing like, okay, everybody in this little certain area in Southern California was a part of it because this dude went to USC. He's like, we're gonna have this 1 day camp or whatever, man. You got, you dudes come. So pause. This was one of the guys that from that camp, bro. They picked him. They was like, hey, we see something. So up until now, Coop, he's made uh in his career 2.4 mil. And I believe that he just got signed for more than that per year. So shout out to him, man. That's a good story. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get drafted, stuck with it. Um, was on a practice squad a couple years. They left him off the team. Um, made a little bit of money. Looks like.
What a great
All
story,
right, you
man.
good now? It's
Yeah,
good
you
now. I
good
mean,
now, bro. Yep,
speaking.
you good. Well, shout out to him though. USC kid. Go get his
Yeah,
shot.
man. IPM, good job, man. So I don't know if he's gonna start. That I mean, he's gonna start or whatever, but he should have. He probably got the inside job. The inside track to the starting job because the same defensive coordinator is
Right.
back. So we'll see on that, man. Good for him though. So now this is why, guys. So Coop is my man. He's a Steeler guy. So this is why I was like, Coop, why don't you do the Raider show with me today? And he was like, bet. So I've been saying what I think they should do that is not hell of expensive and it's a surefire way to get to, I ain't gonna say the very top of the league, but definitely in the mix, man, in the league, a playoff team, one of the top, 14 teams that goes, right? And that's by a couple free agents. First guy I want to talk about, Najee Harris from the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, me and you had discussed not not last season, the season before that, because they declined this option
Mm-hmm.
the season before that, and me and you was like, I don't know what's up with that, man.
Right.
We even thought they was gonna do a new deal or something to where
They ain't doing nothing.
then they did nothing. They left them dangling out there. Pause. So I'm saying, bro, I'm thinking the Raiders should sign him and draft one of these running backs. All right. And then let's just talk about that right quick. What you think,
Well,
man? What you think gonna happen with Najee Harris as a Steeler fan?
honestly, I think he gonna walk. I think he's gonna walk. He hasn't said nothing about the Steelers at all. He has been talking about free agency for real. Um,
Yeah,
I don't think he's coming back to the Steelers. He could possibly go to the Raiders because I didn't hear him say any like team besides like he mentioned he kind of said the Raiders though, and then he kind of was like Titans, but he kind of was like nah. But I think he could possibly end up in like silver. Just from what the two little interviews I've seen since the season ended.
yeah.
So it just looking like he's like, my man ain't coming back to Steelers. So
And
we
bro, he
just see.
is from the area, from what I understand. He's from
Mm-hmm. Is he?
somewhere in the Bay Area. Yeah, I didn't realize that. So it all makes sense that he would he would be a Raider fan if that's the case, and then probably want to play for the Raiders. I wouldn't mind.
On some
Now, when he was
crazy.
just
Go
uh huh,
ahead. Bro. My fault.
no, go ahead.
I was just saying, like, on some craziness though, as much as I kind of like fault you and Isaiah for it, he could possibly be a great fit in that system.
I like man.
There's a he never missed a game in his
Yeah,
career.
yeah,
He's just flat out a workhorse, and he's only 28,
and that's
Oh,
what we
excuse me,
need, man.
not 28, but 28. He's not 28. I'm sorry. He has 28 touchdowns to show for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Which means he can get you those tough yards and he can get you what you need. He's
he
26
gets
years
the
old. I'm sorry.
he
So
gets the
I figured
tough
he could sign
yards.
a long-term deal with somebody in the offseason. And I feel like he could sign with y'all.
Yep, he gets the tough yards, like you said.
Hmm.
He hit home run against us on the toss sweep, so he can run, doesn't
Okay.
miss games. I say
Okay.
it's a no brainer, man. He, strong guy. We need major help in the
Right.
running back room. Like I don't mind if any of those guys don't come back. Abdullah had a decent season, man, but
Right.
this will be his 11th year,
Yeah.
and he already don't. He's already not a starter in the league. He's like a part-time player, and he's in his 11th season, and
Yeah.
it's just a testament to how bad it got for us. You feel me? That he would end up starting at the end. He was the starting running back at the end. So
Right.
it's cool with me, man. If White, Madison, or Abdullah, all them dudes could be gone, or one or two of them could still be around, long as we went out and got Najee, and then drafted one of these. It's about seven
Yeah.
good running backs, bro,
But
that can
it,
come
it
and help
also
teams
kind of
right
like
now.
falls, it kind of like falls on what Spy Tech's deal for Max Crosby's going to be too as well. I feel like he's
Yeah,
going to give him a deal and then, then he going to focus on free agency as well.
yeah, they got enough cap room where that's Max should be
I'm
in
a,
this.
I'm
We'll
gonna
take care
be
of him.
I'm gonna be a little, crazy here. I see top five. These are my five candidates that can go to y'all and plus draft. Najee is one. Like I said before, he's never missed a game. I think he'll fit great in you guys' system. For some crazy reason, I can see Aaron Jones going there too. Y'all could possibly get J.K. Dobbins,
Is
as you
he
know.
up? His deal is up.
J.K.'s deal is up, and Nick Chubb deal is up too.
Huh.
I feel like y'all could go sign a running back and draft him. But Najee, no, I
I
wouldn't be
truly believe
surprised.
that right there is what they're gonna do. Cool. Is
Yeah,
they're gonna get a free agent, a proven runner, and then they're gonna get one of them dudes in the draft because it's just so many cats, so many dudes that it looks like can help a team
yeah,
win some games, man. So Najee, I think that would be a good idea. Coop thinks that he's out of there and that he did hear him mention the Raiders, so we're gonna stay tuned on that one. My other one, Coop, is this is my idea. So you guys also got the Fields and Russ situation. So
Now here's ooh
from what I
now
understand, maybe the Giants are looking or kicking the tires on Fields, I think, or was that what I heard?
Giants. I'm hearing Giants are looking to either they are looking at both of our quarterbacks and they're also looking at Rodgers from what I'm seeing too. But I try not to read into the Giants because you know that's an organization I never cared about as a kid.
Yeah.
But from what the GM said, from the Steelers GM, and I read this early this morning when I was on my way to the school, is that all options is on the table until we get a QB signed. So what it's looking like is Russ and Fields could be out of there.
And it
This
could
is from
be
Omar himself.
somebody
He
else.
said, yeah, Omar said that all options are on the table until he gets at least one of these 2024 quarterbacks under contract.
So that's everybody. That could mean
Pretty
anybody.
much, yeah. The reality is last year we went into this understanding that we had three quarterbacks. You know, we had three quarterbacks. So, and here we are now until we get one of those guys or two to sign like up to a contract or something like that. Contract or option, all options are on the table. So, and what
So
people
that's
didn't know is we offered Fields a contract and he said no
what?
because it was the fifth year option thing was I heard it wasn't really what it was. We tried to get him a new term deal. He didn't like the number from what I understand. But I don't know how true that
A
is.
multi-year
If it
deal?
don't,
A multi-year deal? Cool.
yes. So what I'm saying, Ragu, fans can talk, especially our fans. This is we said that Dez Bryant was going to be on our team, so I don't listen to the fans. If it's not from Omar himself, I kind of don't really follow it. But I'm telling y'all, this is like the first year I told y'all I'm in the dark. I don't know nothing. The Steelers organization is quiet. This is the first article I read that he said all options is on the table.
Yeah.
Guys like Najee talking, Pickens saying he wanted to stay in this quarterback situation. These are the only three things I've heard. And every year at the Super Bowl, I'm always locked in, or at the playoffs, I'm locked in. This is like the
Yeah.
first time it really has been quiet in the Steelers organization. I think Art needs to get involved. That's my opinion.
But you know
But
what
as
I'm
far as
thinking, bro? Remember last year, this time, this is when they did their thing and got brought both of these guys in. Like, so
true, true,
Steelers are an organization to watch out for right now in the coming
they
next
are.
few weeks, I would say, bro. Like when the league calendar year switch over, March like first or something, like
Oh yeah, a
right.
few more weeks. Actually, next week or something like that.
So as soon as
So
that happens, Steelers are a team to watch, man, because they've been quiet. That means they
exactly.
plotting, bro,
But
and they gonna
Fields,
announce right away. So that means Darnold, Stafford, Fields,
one of them could
uh,
go.
Russ, Cousins.
I think we could get. I
Uh,
think we could possibly pay for Sam Darnold. We have the
yeah,
money for Sam Darnold. Crazy. We can give Sam
I can low
160.
key see it working too.
We can give Sam 160 off rip.
Yeah,
But here's the thing. Fields wants to just play for anybody who wants him there. That's the type of person he is. I'll
yeah,
go wherever he wants. He's that person like I'll go wherever somebody wants me.
yeah, yeah. And
So
I don't know how much y'all offered him, bro, but he don't, he's not getting the 160, right? I mean, I'm not hating.
we need if we need a long term pause. I would. If I'm a GM, look, man, you did this. Even though our passing yards sucked when you was there, we still was 4-2 when you was there. 10 touchdowns, one
Yeah,
interception.
yeah,
I got 150 for you right here.
yeah,
4 years,
that's
150.
oh, he'll be
I
there in
heard
a
it was
heartbeat.
less than that. I heard it was less than that.
bro. They
They
only
tried
got
to
him.
like lowball him, so I can see why he don't want to go.
They only got him evaluated on the little site I'll be telling you about that I always be tripping off of
Yeah,
at 6.7 per year. They're
that's
even saying, and that's on him going somewhere for 1 year for that much, and then working, doing like a Sam Darnold type thing, like
yeah,
go and ball out, and then get a real deal. But like right now, they got him at that. So maybe if you his agent, you like, nah, screw that, bro. We taking, if we can get a 4 for 80 somewhere, we there. You know what I'm saying? We
right.
there, bro. 60 guaranteed or something. And then he only what 20. He
He'll
left
be
as a junior, right?
20,
This 5 years now.
25, 24. He not, that's what I'm saying. He's still
He's a
young.
24, 25, right? So at 30,
25. And
he'll be ready to sign a big deal.
I heard some talks in Atlanta too. Cousins is gonna remain the backup. He ain't going nowhere either.
He gonna stay there under that money.
I think he's gonna remain the backup. They spent way too much money on him, so they said, we're gonna keep him here.
So they saying they not gonna do what Denver did
I
and
don't
pay
think
him to
so.
leave and shit. They like, you gonna stay, motherfucker. You just gonna be a backup, the
Exactly.
most expensive backup in the league, perhaps.
That is crazy work. It's crazy
Oh
work.
well, I mean, they did it, bro. They made their bed. They might as
Man,
well lay in it. So we gonna stay tuned on Fields.
nah,
Just watch out for the Steelers, Raider fans. I'm telling y'all, man.
but watch
Because
out
of
for
the
y'all too,
players
though.
that I said, Fields and Harris, and then just watch them in this quarterback market, bro. The Steelers are that. I'm telling you, they that type of team that'll be like they announce real quick, and it'll be something nobody saw coming. They'll catch everybody slipping. Because I feel like that's what they did last year when they got both
Most
Russ
definitely.
and Fields.
But here's the thing, too, Ragu. No, I didn't. We saw if we was joking about Fields. I remember me and Flex was joking about Fields. We knew Russ was coming. Pause.
Uh-huh.
We kind of was like, all right, we can get Russ. We was joking about Fields, and then all of a sudden, boom, we traded Pickett for him. So I'm like, ooh. I mean, excuse me, we
And
didn't trade.
see,
We traded Pickett for a pick. I'm sorry.
uh-huh.
It was like
And then you
Justin
you
was like
you got Justin for a pick too, right?
got
Yeah.
Justin for a pick, and pretty much
Conditional pick,
returned.
right?
Yeah, pretty much returned the second round for Pickett. That makes some sense. So yeah,
So you kind of did. You kind of traded Pickett for him. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, pretty much. Both were second round picks. We just pretty much got that back, but just lower.
yeah. Which
But
was a great move, really, to be honest.
what scares me about y'all is with this Pete Carroll situation, y'all. This was the right time for y'all to get Pete Carroll,
Yeah,
and I'm afraid that he in the lab cooking up something too. That's what worries me about Pete Carroll. He can bring some of these people back. Like I'm scared that Russ and Metcalf can go back to Pete because he Metcalf making it very clear he don't want to be in Seattle.
so he's on a
He's on
lame
some
duck
demon
year
shit, kind of
contract,
like
right?
unfollowing the Seahawks organization. You know how these players get when they unfollow their organization, they want out.
That's the first sign to wanting to be out.
Most definitely.
Let me ask you this: did he do that before Pete Carroll got the job, or since?
I want to say it since it was like 2 weeks ago.
So, yeah, that might be something to
That
look
might be it. That
into.
might be it, man.
They mentioned that Hondo mentioned Metcalf. I,
But even like
I
Wagner,
I saw the thumbnail of Hondo's video, but I didn't watch
yeah,
it. He said something about that about him Metcalf wanting to come here. Pause.
man,
But I know that he's under contract because I had just looked at it. So I'm like, I don't know.
Metcalf
I
on
didn't
the
even. I
contract.
thought it was clickbait, so I didn't even mess
But
with it.
Wagner not under contract.
I know. I know. That's something that I just heard today on
Wagner is
T's
saying that
press conference, bro. I just found that out. He spoke highly of him too. He spoke very highly.
Wagner said if Pete was to reach out to him, he's automatically gone from Washington.
He said that he's wonderful and that we would be surprised how much him and those Legion of Boom Seattle team, we would be
Mm-hmm.
surprised how much they all talk still and
Yes.
watch what each other's doing and all that. So yeah, man. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
It's
I'm not, to be honest, bro, not as high on Russell Wilson, but let's be honest, he would be a massive upgrade to what we've had here.
yeah.
And if he could bring Metcalf, so now Metcalf, Bowers, Myers, Harris, drafted running back, Russ, you know what I'm saying? Michael Mayer. Now we look like we got a decent team, bro. You feel me? We got
Well, I
depth at
would
the
just fix
running
that
back.
offense too. I would fix that defense too. That's what Wagner
So
come in because he's getting older. You can get him on a veteran deal
yeah,
because that's what Washington pretty much gonna do too. But he was like, if Pete called me, I'm to the black and gold. I mean, excuse me, the black and silver.
he is. I mean, how do you not call him? You're right.
I, what I said, I'll be calling him right now.
Yeah, how do you not call him? And I know that Spillane and our defensive coordinator Patrick Graham are cool and all that, and that he had the green dot for a couple years and all that.
Yeah.
He's the QB out there for him. But this is Bobby freaking Wagner, bro.
Exactly, a no brainer.
This is Bobby freaking Wagner. Hey, so I want to give you props, man. Next segment, you had told me about a guy. I wasn't even on to him at first, but I did a video for him. If you watch my channel, guys, watch the channel, Ragu Show. Please hit the like button too if you watch. So, Ollie Gordon the second, I believe, or junior,
Mm.
the Oklahoma State running back. Ollie is what did I have numbers on him? Ollie goes 6'2", deuce in the quarter. Got a decent burst, can catch out the backfield, uh, runs that thing hard, pause,
Mm-hmm.
looks to be they got him getting to perhaps third round. He won't get anywhere past no, anywhere near the fourth round. So we would have to take him with that. One of them third round picks, perhaps the one that we got for Devontae Adams. Third round pick, man. Yeah, I was just giving you props, dude. I think I like this guy, and he could work for us. So if we went quarterback, guard, running back, I would be extremely happy.
So in the third, you think Ollie gonna be there?
I'm praying. Now, there's a scenario where we may not go quarterback at all.
Mm.
Uh, I was going to save this for last, but no, it's just a note that I stuck in there. Pause. Because there's been some Stafford talk now, all of a sudden. Now, this kind of smells like, uh, how your club tells you, go ahead, bro. Find the team, see how much they give you or whatever.
Yeah.
And then when they come back with the deal, the team be like, oh, well, we'll give you that. Plus a few more dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
the Rams kind of want the league to tell them the value of Stafford before they give him this last money. You feel me? They're gonna give him one more deal, I think, bro. Because why would you? They had the ball at the end of the game with down 4 against Philly in the divisional round.
Mhm.
So what would you get the quarterback up for? I don't trust this, bro. This the Rams not fooling me, bro. They not really shopping him. They want the
You don't
league.
think so?
Yeah, I don't think so, cool. They want the league to set the price so they don't just jump out there and give Stafford something crazy. You feel me? That they didn't have to do because the league wasn't on him like that. You feel me? So
Right.
now he go get a deal from the Raiders. Like, hey, man, the Raiders said they'll give me this, which might be like you said, the 160. Um, and then they'd be like, all right, we got that for you. We'll give you the 160. You feel me?
Right.
Or we'll give you 170. We'll give you something more. We'll give you 180. We didn't know you really wanted the league. However the fuck they worded, they want the league to tell them what the dude is worth before they just pay him. That's what I think, man.
The
I don't
Rams
trust
is
this.
bullshit.
Who gonna play QB? Cool. Let's be honest. Let's just you the GM.
Right.
Y'all, Saquon basically kept you guys from going to Super Bowl, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
He had 150, and they beat y'all by 4. So what the what what you gonna do with the quarterback? You gonna change the QB? I don't think so. I don't believe it.
I don't think so either.
I don't believe it.
You're getting older too, Ragu. I don't really, you know how I feel about these QBs and father time and shit. I
He's
wouldn't
36.
waste no trade bait on Matt Stafford. Just my honest opinion.
Hey, I
Not
feel
that,
like
that's just
y'all
me.
might could be one of the teams that could mess with him.
But what's that gonna
You
do
don't
for our
think
future
so?
though? What's that gonna do
Huh?
for our future though? He's kind of like injury prone. Man is about to be 38.
Nah. He's 37 already?
He's 37, bruh. He
All
born
right.
listen, Ragu, he's born a year for me. He's born in 88. I'm born in 89. I'm about to be 36 in April.
All right.
Yeah, he a year older than me. July
Man,
2nd is that man's birthday.
Aaron is 41. Right.
And I have thoughts on Aaron. Look what happened. Aaron shit the bed.
So you're
Well,
thinking,
here's the thing. It wasn't no telling what he was going to do that first year. He just got hurt on the first 4 plays. But
yeah.
all I'm saying is this: these older QBs is proving points that they cannot, and I'm gonna repeat, they cannot do what they do. That time is catching up to them. I would not gamble on this.
So you rather have, all right, this is the question I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
You rather have a youngster still developing his talent and actually getting better, even though the play itself might be on par with what you end up getting from a veteran who's actually not developing and is getting worse while the young guy sits or whatever, right? That's the
Yeah,
scenario, right? Like
that's the scenario.
the play itself might kind of even out, but with one, you got more upside because this dude's actually learning and having action at getting better as
Yeah,
he goes. While one guy, we know his best days are behind him. You know what I'm saying? So I feel
yeah.
you. I feel you on that.
But like I said, it's just proving points. Um, I was all for, you know me for years now. I was all for giving Pickett a chance, right? But
Yeah,
he was proving me wrong and wrong and wrong. And I'm like, why did we even draft him? So I was like, I'm all for giving the QB a chance. But I just feel like Fields was getting better, in
yeah,
my opinion. My opinion, he was getting better, Ragu. Like I said, the 2 losses, the Colts loss was really on him. Dallas, no, Dak just did what he did. Last minute drive, boom. Wasn't on Fields at all. The Colts loss, yes, definitely on him. But he was still getting better. He was still 4-2.
yeah.
And I
I
get, I'm
like
like,
how he puts pressure on the defense, man. If
exactly.
you can't just run cover 2 man and turn your back and try to
Right.
cover guys. Just do the run for the first, man. Period. And then when he's running, all right, yeah, he's supposed to slide at the end, but
Mhm.
in the meantime, in between time, man, That's a big, like 235, 225, 6'3" dude running,
Right.
man, with them the rib guards. He's a big guy, man. Paul. And
Exactly.
that shit gets tiring. You feel me? As a defense, this dude keep taking off with the rock when you cover him. I just feel like it's a no brainer for Raiders, but we'll see. I
Right.
People don't listen to me
Stafford
though.
sounds good. Stafford sound good, but okay. First three games he cool, then boom, hurt. Come back, two more games. He hurt. He just stays hurt all the time.
Yeah, he has been. He has
He
been
had
hurt.
injuries,
Like last year, he had the shoulder, right?
shoulder. Then he was playing
Missed some
injured with
games.
his ribs. He was playing injured with his ribs in the playoffs. Do you really want to gamble on a guy like that? I give you the heart, but
I think the Raiders are looking at him for like seriously thinking about it.
man,
You know, Spytech had success with Brady coming over as an
true.
older quarterback.
But Brady
You know,
don't have the
Beatty,
injury prone like Matt has.
true indeed. So it could be Russ. I'm hoping it's Fields. You know, I want Sanders.
I
Then
don't
I
think
want
y'all gonna get a
Ward.
QB though, Ragu.
I want Sanders. I want Ward. Then I would take Fields. Uh, it's got to be one of them three for me, bro. I'm gonna be tripping. I'm
Pick six,
I'm gonna
right?
be tripping. Yep, yep.
Alshon Gentry is too early.
That's too early for him. Yeah, especially with Quinshawn Judkins and
Right.
Travion Henderson and
With
uh,
that pick six, man,
Marion Hampton,
right.
uh, Ollie Gordon, all these dudes, bro. You know what I mean? You can't
You
justify picking Genty. These dudes might fuck
man,
around and have a better career than Genty. And you know what, Chef? What happened to Caleb Johnson? Why nobody talk about him? The Iowa guy. He was in the Heisman running at first. So it's so many backs, bro.
Caleb just fell off though. But
He
here's
fell
the
off
thing: is
the
this
face of the earth.
you're looking for someone that's going to upgrade the talent on the perimeter. That's top priority, right, for the Raiders. Because last year you relied on rookie tight end Brock,
Top priority is scoring more points,
and who's going to score them points for you?
man.
I
A
say
good
this, like I
running
said for the
back,
Raiders.
cool, and some good OLs are needed. And
I'm
then,
telling
yes,
you this,
some
Ragu.
talent on the outside could be
Watch,
addressed as
y'all
well.
gonna get a veteran QB. I think y'all gonna steal McMillan from Arizona. That's gonna be y'all good
T Mac,
receiver right there. That's gonna get you them points.
T Mac in the red zone.
Or, like I said, man, with Pete Carroll now, y'all can go a different route. With Pete Carroll, will he look to improve the defense? That was ranked dead last in the PFF coverage, great last season. Will Johnson will be that
Yeah.
incredible sound technician who can fit in any defense. Pause. As long as
So
he's
now,
healthy. As long as he's healthy. Will
now that's a
Johnson
good
is a
pick.
good pick. I'm telling y'all. But I think y'all should
He's
look
a
at McMillan.
bigger corner, willing tackler. Uh,
First round,
you
if that's
know,
me, if I'm GM, those would be my two who I'm looking at first round. Off
we
rip.
talk about slotting guys in for 10 years. I think
Right.
he's one of them. He's that type of player.
McMillan and Will is y'all 10-year player that who I will look at. All right, if I can't get you on offense, damn, I'm look.
Yeah. One of them's going to be good.
What's
Then,
that? Got you.
yeah, with the Raiders picking six,
Mhm.
a couple of them teams need quarterbacks.
Right.
So they got action at both of these guys being there. And then GM Mar, what do? They both sitting right there, McMillan and Johnson. We already got, let's say, Stafford.
Right. And like you said, at that moment in the draft, it depends on who your quarterback is.
You know what? I just answered my own question. I get if I already had Stafford, I'm getting them somebody to throw it to.
Yeah, you got to get McMillan. It just depends on your QB situation at the time of the draft. You don't have no QB, man. But here's another thing too. People are sleeping on the LSU dude, Will Campbell, the offensive tackle.
Yeah. Well, they got the other kid, the number one tackle, and then he's the number two.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Man.
6 is a little high for him though. Banks is the number one.
Yeah, but
Hey,
Campbell,
yeah,
man, he
I wouldn't be mad at Banks.
went 30 games without giving up a sack in 2 years.
As far as the big guys, I'm not mad if Mason
Yeah,
Graham falls to us or Banks, and we made those picks. But the more interesting pick, I think, is what you said, the T Mac. Let's say we pull the trigger on Stafford.
hmm
I think the T Mac pick makes more sense.
yeah.
Say we pull the trigger on Fields.
Hmm.
I think the Johnson pick makes more sense, and here's why. With Fields, we're gonna be more of a thug team, right?
Right,
Get it in the dirt, beat teams up. Uh, you got to keep tackling that run game all day, and
right.
then boom over the top, and then defense we're gonna lock you down. So we get Will Johnson. If we get Fields, we get T Mac. If we get Stafford, uh, we don't know what's gonna happen though.
It's gonna be
They could
interesting.
draft Jackson Dart third as a third QB.
I hope not. I hope not. What if y'all trade up? Could you
I
possibly
could,
see yourself trading with the Patriots to be like the number 4 pick?
yeah, to get Shador, I definitely could see that.
Oh man. Oh boy. QB is not the way to go right now, especially like when y'all can make some noise getting a veteran.
Yeah, we could get any of these veterans that I said, Fields, Stafford, or even Russ, man, and it would be better than what we've had. You check out any of the combine. Combine started yesterday.
I didn't get a
Uh,
chance to. All I seen was these players who said they wasn't participating. Like Shador said he wasn't throwing, or other boys said he wasn't going to work out at the combine. I'm like, y'all tripping.
the Ward said he wasn't. Did he decide? I heard he was contemplating not throwing. I don't think he's gonna throw.
Y'all didn't hear nothing about Ward, but
Yours was a
Shador said
full
he
go at the
wasn't.
combine, yeah, as
Yeah, I
one of
didn't
the
hear.
top guys. So, well, we'll see, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
So,
I'm just looking to see what's gonna happen with the draft.
yeah, so draft's a little bit away. I will continue doing the highlighting guys that I think the Raiders should get, but oh yeah, there's Caleb over there in my notes, man. 6 feet 225. What's up with Caleb, bro? Everybody acting like Caleb just can't play no more. It's a trip out. It's a trip
Caleb
out.
could
People
actually
just
be a sleeper.
yeah, man.
Right.
Like
They can sleep on him if they want to.
they forgot about Dre type. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
It's like,
Until he gets in that league and be like, damn, we forgot about him.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
look for
know
that.
another thing interesting about the Raiders is the insight that Chip Kelly's gonna have on those two linemen, right? The Donovan Jackson and the other kid, and then Judkins and Henderson. He'll have good insight on them. Even Will Howard, the quarterback, they might take a flyer on him in the late rounds because of Chip. But that's just something to keep in mind too. Chip and the Buckeyes that are in the draft.
Man, Beast is a Buckeye player will join the Raiders this season.
Yeah, it's gonna be it. Might not be one of those ones, but it's somebody, and it's gonna be a good pick too because it's gonna be somebody that people not tripping off of that Chip knows about. Hey, thanks for joining me, brother.
Hey man, anytime you need me, I'm always here.
if we got some another show we're gonna do that, we could do that as well. But that's gonna be a wrap for this one, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Remember the likes,
Yes.
please, at least half of the amount of views. Please, we need the likes. You can comment too if you think we don't know what we're talking about. We love when you tell us we don't know what we're talking about. Or you can agree to. But anyway, thanks again, Coop. You good? You got anything you want to add?
Nah, man. Let's just see what happens, man. I'm interested to see what's gonna happen with this. So it's gonna be an
Yeah,
interesting free agency
we'll be back.
between the
So
Steelers
after the
and the Raiders. So yes, most definitely.
all right, I'll be back after the combine. As the league calendar year changes, we'll do another show, see if anything happened, if the Raiders resign any of their own people, any of that type of stuff. But till then, man, we appreciate y'all and just win, baby.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
The